Hey y'all, welcome back to the Exclusive. So we're going to talk about some of the things we want for Christmas this year, and maybe when we were younger, and maybe some traditions. So, what do you feel like you want right now?
Oof. For Chris, what do I want?
Yeah,
I'm not sure what I want, honestly. Oh, I know what I want.
what you want?
So I have this charm bracelet, and I want more charms.
Hmm.
So that's what I want for Christmas.
I mean, that's valid. Like that's great.
Right? I mean, I have 4 right now, so I would like a few more.
I put that in my brain for later.
Remember that.
Um,
What about you, Michael? What are you feeling?
What I want? I don't know. Like ever since I was young, I would always have like a list of what I wanted, you know? But like I wouldn't be mad if I didn't get it. I would just be like, it is what it is. But like recently I'm just like, can I like survive like well?
Can I
Like
just sleep?
yeah, can I just have
eat?
an extra hour to me, you know? So I would say world peace and tranquility and prayers.
That's
You know?
so much better than my wish list.
Hey, I'm not materialistic like some people. I'm just kidding. I want a lot of things. Get me a TV, get me...
Michael, get off my segment.
You know, it is what it is.
Michael,
Okay.
we're going to talk later, okay? Now, let's throw it back to what you got as a kid.
Okay. I mean, the basics that every kid wants, like a PlayStation, you know? I remember a big one for me and my brother was like a Nintendo 64, you know? And like that was big. A lot of them were like me and my brother joint big presents, you know? Like a big model toy or something like that, you know? Yeah. What about you?
Um, I don't know if I ever really, there was anything specific. I'm a big movie person, so I would love if I got movies. And also when I was like in middle school, I read all kinds of books all the time. So I would always want, I would always really love getting books. I remember one year, me and my brother, we got a TV for Christmas because we were sharing a room. And then another year, a few years later, we got an Xbox, the 360 with the Kinect and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we were kind of spoiled. I'm admitting, Mom. I'll admit it, Mom.
Yeah, we're all a little spoiled.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Do you have any Christmas traditions that you like?
Well, me and my family, I mean, the traditional Mexican family. Like, there's a lot of us. We got to get into one location, you know? That's kind of hard. But it's usually my grandmother's house, and there's so much food, and we're outside, and we're playing, like, poker, and just being, like, around. Ooh, and I remember vividly the, how we would set up kind of gift giving used to be that everyone kind of got a gift. Like people would just bring gifts mainly for the kids, but we would all put it in the living room, like just bags upon bags and seas of gifts, which like, oh, that was my dream for all of them to be my gifts when I was younger. And then we would have a Santa like assigned. He would wear a suit, and he'd pull names like who this is for and give it to until like 2 hours went by and we finally got through all the presents. But like that was so like memorable to me.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty much the same way. Christmas is always at my grandma's house. There's always tamales, like pots full of tamales.
Yeah.
I am so excited for that. I cannot wait for that because who doesn't love food? What else? For a while, it was all of my tias and tios would buy presents for all of the, all the other, my cousins, so their nieces and nephews. But then we started growing
Yeah.
very, very rapidly. And so there's a lot of us now. And so I think now we just kind of pick names. And for the adults, they try and do like a white elephant game and everything here and there. But that's always usually like Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And then Christmas Day, it's more of being with my immediate family, my parents, my brothers and sisters, brother and sister, sorry. And opening our gifts at home. And then probably later in the day, like in the evening, we would go back to my grandma's house because there's always more tamales.
Yeah.
And just to hang out on Christmas Day. But usually I'm with my grandma Christmas Eve and then with my family Christmas Day.
Okay. So. Well, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, we would all, even though my parents are divorced, my dad would always come in the morning to like have immediate family like open presents, you know. And yeah, that was a really cool thing to do. You know, Christmas changes as you go, as you grow up. You want different things. You need different things.
You know, that reminds me of
What?
Cindy Lou from The Grinch when she's like
Oh.
singing that song
Oh my
when she's
God.
growing up, and she's like, "What is Christmas?"
Where are you, Christmas?
Yes.
Why can't I find you? Where's Christmas?
Why have you gone away? Like,
We'll never know.
well, that's all we have for this segment, but stick around because we have more for you.